This morning on today's Good News, one unforgettable doctor. He's come up with a remarkable way to help his patients cope with what can be a devastating diagnosis. Today, contributing correspondent Jenna Bush Hager is here with the story. Jenna, good morning.
Good morning, Lester. In the sterile world of medicine, one doctor has a unique approach to connecting with his patients. And although he may sing to a different tune, his patients say the extra care makes even their darkest days a little brighter. Traditional medicine, diagnosis, examinations, treatment, and rock and roll? It may seem like an unlikely combination, but one San Diego oncologist, Dr. Steven Eisenberg, is finding that music truly heals. Anyone who hears the words, "You have cancer," is immediately thrust into a world that is filled with fear and uncertainty. And for Eisenberg, delivering that news has always been the most difficult part of his job. Being an oncologist must be a difficult job. Often you have to deliver really sad news. What's that like?
To look someone in the eye and say, this could be life-threatening and terminal is just the hardest thing I could ever imagine doing.
So Eisenberg searched for a way to make that process a little easier, turning to something that has always helped him get through the hard times: music.
When I was going through a health challenge myself, I entered a story writing contest, and the prize was a song would be written for me. And it helped me so much that I had an epiphany that I have to do this for patients. And so I took my songwriting that I've been doing and applied it to the people who needed it the most.
An idea that has set Eisenberg apart from other doctors, who are often criticized for focusing primarily on the disease, not the support patients need. Tell me about the whole process of writing the song.
So I'll start with the interview. I'm scribbling frantically as we're doing the interview. And then I just sort of let it marinate for a day. And I might be going through my normal routine, and all of a sudden I get a little idea. And then when I finally get home at the end of the day, I'll bring out the guitar, and then the song almost writes itself.
Just a little bit of pain.
Debbie Hallmark has been battling lymphoma for several months and has been looking forward to hearing her song as a way to celebrate the end of her grueling chemotherapy treatments. Is it strange to have a doctor that knows you and wants to get to know you so personally?
Well, it's wonderful. It's refreshing because he when you're with him, you feel like you're his only patient.
Don't give up.
Eisenberg made a house call to deliver her song.
La, 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 champion's heart.
But for other patients, he's been known to break out the guitar right in the middle of the chemo suite.
A generous heart. I would say the first time I ever brought out the guitar into the chemo room, I got a few stares. But after I explained what was going on, that I was, we're just doing a little entertainment and a little fun thing, that everyone afterwards said to me, "That was great. I forgot I was getting chemo." It was just incredible. I knew that from that point on, it had to happen on a regular basis.
And his patients agree. And obviously dealing with cancer is exhausting and makes you feel terrible. So did this song in some way kind of take away some of that pain?
I think so. I think that's a good way of looking at it, because music to me is something that can bring joy into someone's life.
Medical professionals have long believed that music can help with healing, improve physical movement, and enrich patients' overall quality of life. Is there any evidence that music can actually benefit your patients in any way?
Absolutely. There are research studies that show that music therapy for patients who are in pain has shown to greatly increase quality of life. She knew she had to fight.
He doesn't treat your illness, he treats you. And that's the way medicine should be.
You got a champion's heart.
Every patient I spoke to praised Dr. Eisenberg's unique approach, and they all said his unrelenting spirit helps him get through even the hardest days.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he really, pays attention to his patients, which we don't see always with doctors.
I wonder if he plays dental appointments. That would be kind of nice, when you get in the drill.
Brush the teeth.
Yeah, something. That's good.
You like
That's
it?
good.
I could do it.
Jenna Bush Hager, nice to have you.